What's up, guys? I know I haven't been uploading for some time, but I'm in a different place. So I also have to whisper so that I don't wake people up because I'm a super loud person. But hopefully, after January 8th, I will start uploading good videos. Hopefully. But let's get straight into it. Meta feelings. Now, what do I mean by meta feelings? This is what I'm talking about. We, the goal here is trying to live a happy life. You know, let's say you want a happy state of being. Now there is something stopping you from being happy. It could be your thoughts, it could be your emotion, it could be your sensation, whatever it is. At first, so the way you tackle this is letting go of such thoughts, feelings, and emotions. But letting go can only happen if you know that you're holding on to something. Imagine this pen. Yeah. Let's say I want to let go of this pen. You'd be like, of course I can let go of this pen, right? Why not? Because I just have to do this. But if you were holding on to this pen, but you forgot the fact that you're holding on to this. So you are having the sensation of holding the pen, right? Getting the feeling of holding the pen. However, you're not conscious about the fact that you're holding the pen, right? So to let go of this pen, I first have to become conscious of the fact that I'm holding the pen, and two, I have to then I get the opportunity or the choice unlocks to let that go. Our goal here is to live a happy life, but it's not just living any happy life. It is to upgrade the difficulty and living a happy life. Now, if you have been watching any of the positivity stuff, you might misinterpret the message as thinking that it's almost like just be where you are, or in fact, lower your standards of expectation and live in that bubble. However, being happy, the way I'm saying it, it means that you're leveling up. Yeah. But every level up that you do is going to unlock more darkness within you. Alright. More stuff that you haven't processed or more things that you just haven't taken a look at. So what we have to do is not only level up but also be happy while doing so. That is why we are using this method of letting go. Now, where does meta feelings come into this? Good question. So, this is where meta feelings come. There are a couple of ways to let go. One, to welcome the feelings. Two is to let go, of course. Three, there is something. Doesn't matter. But let's talk about letting go and welcoming the feelings. I have spoken about Shimizu. Now, what Shimizu means is it is an assumption that has a tone of truth. Now, if you have to understand why there is an assumption, even though it's false, feels like it's true. Has it ever happened to you? You there might be situations where you might think, "Oh, I probably won't get the job," right? Even though you had an amazing interview, you'd be like, I feel like I'm not going to get the job." Even though that is an assumption, that assumption has the ring of truth. It feels like truth, even though it's an assumption. Logically, you know it's an assumption. Experientially, it feels like a truth. Now the question is feelings, right? Think of Shimizu the as an expression of your beliefs, right? So on top of your beliefs, you have feelings, which is also an expression of your beliefs. What meta feelings is our feelings that once it works like this. You might think you're sad, yeah, and then you look within. You notice that your body is constricted. You feel tension in your chest or your stomach or near your throat. You feel tension, and you might try to let go of the tension. That's what I did. I tried to let go of the tension. However, notice this. You can only let go of stuff that you're holding on to. If I ask you to let go of air, you can't because it doesn't feel like you're holding on to air. So, when the sensation comes, you have to go meta on the feelings and notice what is it that is a product of what is your contribution in this. And every time you do this, you're like breaking the wall, like you're going meta. So sometimes you might be feeling sad, but then you could go meta on that feeling where that will like split into a sensation which is not under your control and the relationship that you have with the sensation which is in your control. So you have your feelings that has the sensation and the relationship that you have with the feeling. But the moment you become aware of this, it splits down to the sensation and you and the relationship between you and the sensation. This is what I mean by meta feelings. You're going meta on feelings to notice what is in your control and what is not in your control. And in this process, you're letting go by recognizing the falsehood. The falsehood lies within the relationship you're having between you and the sensation. Like, what kind of relationship do you have with the desires? You have a desire, but what is your relationship to that desire? You have an impulse. What is your relationship to the impulse? Now you will get a certain output. Now you have to sit down and like analyze that. Is it something that serves me? Is this relationship that I'm having with the sensation a good relationship or is it like a toxic relationship? If you're having a toxic relationship, obviously that will like snowball into something super big. This is it for this video. Hopefully I'll make better videos soon. That's it, and I'll see you.